Who the fuck is Reeves? Part of the Arcane Elixir Mafia. He's also in our guild. We play Pummel without pay. Probably not. Bree's a big sim. She wouldn't do it either. Crazy string of crits. Oh my god. I've never seen that mount. Ever. I mean, Kirk personally wasn't the problem. It was just... I mean, I had fun with my DK. It was just... I don't even know what happened. It was just a bunch of bullshit. Healer problems. Problems. I don't know. You jump a chip? Sus name, is it? Could be. Not finishing this. Fuck. Pretty deep definition of Kirk. Nah, it's fine. Don't you worry. Any kicks? It's good. Not really good for you though. It's I mean, obviously you can eat it, it's fine, but too much cheese is never a good idea. God. Oh, give me pee out too early. There we go. Come on. Crit. Oh my god. Close one. Kill this guy. What if I just take the haste gems out? It's actually better. Like the Dreamless belt. Figure it out. Turn in this quest. Timothy's boots are actually worth it. It's lightning flash. Ace. Crit hit. Crit haste. Hit. Haste master. Hit hate. Hit. Oh, then we gotta put these on before I forget. Here we go with the desert walkers. Say it's an upgrade. What if I just put seem like it likes that. Yeah, what happened? They do something stupid? What do we even do here? I'll be right back. I'm gonna go eat a burrito real quick. About 5 minutes. Be good. Oh yeah. All right, I'll be right back. Back for a second. Pretty sure it's a weak aura. I don't think it's LVY. Black Reaper gave me a weak aura for gear score. Pretty sure that's what it is. This thing, the gear score. Alright, my burrito should be done soon. Oh, it's fucking mute. What the fuck? Pretty Alliance side is fucking dead, man. Oh my fucking god. Son of a bitch Deathwing, man. Deathwing always trying to fuck me. Yeah, keep breathing, bitch. Oh my god, the flames is just stream it. Let's get away. He down there, or am I just like fucking tripping balls? I had a quest to go in there. Maybe he actually is down there. Fuck it in. Something's in. Fuck it, turn these quests in. Eat my burrito in the process. For Deathwing's pissed to get all over the map. Money and rep. I was making okay gold with the bags. I didn't make that many though. I think I'm gonna go test archaeology with the Fire Festival buff. Oh, yeah, you're right. I want to make a mage. Well, I have a mage on Faralina, but I want to level my mage on Faralina with digging. With the Fire Festival buff that gives you 10%. Wait, isn't there a DMF buff? Does the DMF buff stack with the Fire Festival buff? Yeah, like always. It's always fucking everywhere I go. For some reason. Eat while his fire fucks around. I wonder if I dig on a different character. I don't know though. Alright, we're done eating. Destroy that burrito. God. My appetite is insane. So I think I want to use my mage for cheating. It's kind of like what I wanted to do. Journal. Just because of the fact that the Fireland staff probably wouldn't be able to afford it, to be fucking honest. Some guy definitely like drops like a lot of money on that shit. Oh, I was supposed to kill these things. Well, my mage I can dig and then level while I dig. The Fire Festival buff is 10% XP for mobs that you kill. Technically, those mobs count as mob kill XP. So it should technically get an XP bonus. And Dark Moon Fair, I think. God. Is the XP buff not in Kata? Doesn't look like it is. Pretty sure it's a carousel, but the carousel is not in the game, right? That's what it looks like. Alright, let's try this out. Where's the Darkmoon Fair person? Where are they at? Really should just... The fuck is the Darkmoon Fair people? Where's the man to port me? Wait, is it over? No, it can't be over. God. Is it actually over? No, it shouldn't be. It's Saturday. Like, what? Where the fuck is the person? Just port the fucking Thunderbluff then. Fuck it. But here, nope. But it's actually not here. The fuck? How is it up then on Alliance? Does that mean it's an Elwyn? Do I have to go all the way to fucking Elwyn? Also, where is these twirling poles out on Horde? Like, I checked everywhere. So dumb. I can't do a hoon. Wait a second, is it up here? Ah, it's over fucking here. I'm gonna test if this Fire Festival XP buff works on digging. And we're gonna go digging. We're gonna hit 83, and then we're gonna lock Old Doom. You can also do the Honor the Flames while we do digging. Nope, we got the fucking mount, the rarest thing. Yeah, it's not a bad quest to do, to be honest. We're gonna go digging. Anything above 20,000 XP means that we're getting 10%. I will say though, Faralina is way more poppin' than Benediction is by a long shot. I swear Benediction is actually half dead. Good thing most of my shit is on Faralina. Fucking dead ass server. I think Benediction, it's actually easier to find gamers just because there's actually nothing going on. There's like no random GDQPs. There's barely anybody that like makes a fucking group for anything. Like Faralina, there's like shit going down right now. Like people do a Barrett hold. Can't even do 25-man Barrett hold on Benediction. On Faralina or Benediction? Alright, here we go. Oh my god, it does. It gives us bonus XP. You probably should have stayed. The funny thing is like the ones that don't even kill any heroics, the pot is like still big. Just people need tier and shit, so they actually like pay for it. Yeah, you know what? And that guy probably gonna buy something. Fireman. Oh shit. That's funny. It's true, I've seen it. I've looked at like the loot history to see like what's worth to join and GDKPs. Like it really is worth to join a normal one. If it's like a respectable one though. Because there's still people that scam. Apparently there's somebody, I don't know how, but he still runs a GDKP out of like World Chat or some shit. This dude apparently has like stolen like millions of gold of just like the pot. Which honestly it kind of makes sense because Blizzard doesn't really like GDKPs are not something they handle. It's kind of just like go at your own risk. Like one guy just makes like a GDKP, runs it, then just steals the fucking pot like 4 times. You know how much gold that man running away with? Fucking absurd amount of gold. And nothing is done about it. Good. While we dig, we will do Honor to the Flame. Go over here, do these two, and then we'll do these 2 things, and then... Might as well go up there, I guess, since I'm up here. I want to do the fucking sod PTR, but getting distracted. Probably pissed though. Wait, if I actually killed that rare, and if it dropped like a glorious piece or something, it actually been good. Then transmog. So we get over like 2,000 XP extra from the buff. Oh my god, you know what I'm a fucking moron. I'm an actual moron. I don't know why. Because I don't have my fucking heirlooms on. My bags are terrible, holy shit. An XP buff. Oh. That should give a good amount of XP. Oh, we got a 12-year one. Let's create this. Oh, we gotta go all the way out here. We're gonna do Hyjal. Do Ashen Vale. Stuff to do on the way down there, so works out. Hey, 44,000 XP is pretty decent. Apparently you can get like 5,000 gold if you do all these flames. If you do it at 85. Probably not worth though. God. What? They'll allow me to blank. Whatever, take red sickness. Stealing the Exodar's flame. I'm actually died of fatigue here. Please no. Gotta get over here. Did I really not fly over there? That's a cap, right? Surely I can fly over there. Looks like it's working. Nope, that's the boundary. Fucking shit. Have to take the boat over there. Pretty sure this is the Exodar boat. Oh my god, I died, so I lost the fucking X. Well, I guess I just do this shit and then port back. We sit here, we wait. Oh god, don't you fucking come over here and start fucking attacking me. Wait, this guy's not even attackable. Alright, good. Oh, fly mounts allowed, huh? Buff, I guess. Sub 6. Seems like your schedule is still fucked up. Shift mouse 4. Real fucked. Fortunate. Mine luckily is fine still. God bless. Oh my god. I am not gonna go. I'm not gonna be able to get in there. I mean, maybe I could def run in there. I have rest sickness. It's actually terrible play. Well, actually, it's gone now. I'm not 85, so I have no HP. I just instantly die. It's maybe, maybe... Wait, what is this cave? It goes at the back of it, right? Pretty sure. We'll be trying it on the first day, probably. I don't know what fucking day it is. You know more than I do. I forget. I don't even know when P4 is actually coming out. I still haven't tried it. I'm getting distracted. If I take a wild guess, it's just gonna be me testing the PTR, and then it'll be something Monka S. Will be pretty much just hit the fucking dummy again, and that'll be it. Gonna have to make another character, I think, because they said they added things or changed some things on other characters. So, we'll see. Oh, you mean when Molten Core? It probably will be Tuesday? I don't know. It could change again. It's fucking full. The warrior one is just weird, like, so warriors just give Ani buff, which, I mean, I guess is fine, right? But like what the fuck? That just means like we never have to get Ani buff. Like, is that a good or a bad thing? Like, like casters still have to get Ani buff because it doesn't imply that it's like a caster Ani buff. It's a melee Ani buff. Like, I don't fucking know. Questionable. I'm not fucking sure. It spells and melees, but the caster buff is 10%. Melee, yeah. Oh, it's not a full Ani buff. Wait, melee caster is supposed to be like 15 or something, isn't it? Or I thought it was 20. And then melee, I don't fucking know. I forget. I haven't gotten Ani buff. It's hardcore. Fully out of the loop. Wait, Black Reaper, you just done with fucking Kata? Oh, it's 75 attack power, but it doesn't stack. Oh, it's halved. CSC. Where's my heart? I have it in All Doom, right? Yeah, it's in Romka Hent. My god. Could have had heirlooms on this whole entire time digging. Get like 4k more XP. Digging with heirlooms and the Fire Festival buff. God. Oh my god, we got another tool here. Wait, that when I did BWD, that 10-man like 2 weeks ago, guy has he actually has a GDKP in there. He's done 9 out of 13. Surely I can get him to take me. Surely. Problem is, like, when you do a GDKP, you don't even like. You need to go in there when you have gear. You don't want to go into a GDKP when you don't have like anything, because everybody's looking at you. You're like, you gonna buy something? So when you don't buy anything, everybody gets fucking pissed off. And you start making some gold. I mean, this guild does an alt one. It could go to the alt one. Or not this guild, but guild that I'm in on the DK. I think they did like 6 or 7 or some shit. Like heroics. You know, that's like fine. They did 5 at a BWD and a 25 man, I think. That's what I need to be in. Off slot for life. I mean, I don't want to join like an actual guild in Cata because I don't know if I'm gonna commit to it, to be honest. Like, I don't know what Sod's gonna do. Everybody raids on like Tuesday and Thursday. I'd have to like put the raid or like not show up to raid, and then like I don't know, man. It's too many goddamn fucking versions of this stupid ass game to play. It's honestly annoying as fuck. Nah, somebody linked it, but I never got to watch it. I pretty much just assumed that he's just talking about how like you probably shouldn't like make a guild with like certain people or something. I don't know. Yeah, but pretty much you commit to a guild, like, you know, you're gonna be there, right? And you're gonna be there in Firelands, and like I don't know, like I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, the whole point of why it didn't really work was just because it was a bunch of people that wanted to do it, but they couldn't do it. That's just the reality of it. That is why every time I recruit, I look at people's logs, looking at specific things. You know, when you're trying to do something serious and like competitive, you need to like look at people's logs and know how to read logs and look at what they fucking do. Because if you don't, everybody's just like, yeah, man, I'll come. And you just like check people's logs and see if they're even worth fucking bringing. Like, you're not looking at somebody to be, you know, like a fucking Giga Chad that's like, you know, 99's everything. You're just looking to see if they have some sort of fucking brain. And if they don't have a brain, then it's just like, alright, well, so long. Alright, now I can unlock Old Doom on this guy. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, he never experienced it, so he didn't know. That's the only thing I could think of. I mean, I run our fucking sod guild. I just know how guilds are run in general. It's just like you have to recruit and you have to find people worth bringing in. Black Reaper could agree to that video though, because this guild pretty much fucking died. I've watched like the first like couple minutes of it. Heck showed me it. But I just know how it is. I know what a guild is. It's annoying. Honestly. It's only annoying because people are annoying. It has nothing to do really with the guild. It's just like you have to manage everybody, and then you have to figure out like it's always someone that's like, oh, I can't make it. Then you have to figure out who's coming, or then some random fucking bullshit happens, or like drama, and somebody's like, I'm not coming. You know, it's It's just something, man. Always something fucking happens. Or somebody starts shit or like, oh, just classic bullshit. That's why GDKPs are good. Because GDKPs, you can almost guarantee that like everybody's gonna show up. Because everybody wants to come in to make gold. That's the whole point of GDKPs, really. It's like you go in there and at least you get something. Or like if you have to struggle and do some dumb shit, then it's rough. Honestly, the guild probably would have been fun if it started out as a GDKP. They kind of wanted to do it and it probably would have worked. Everybody was just fucking piss poor. And they had like 5k to their name, and then they were like mad, like, oh, I don't want to do a GDKP because I only got fucking 5k gold. And even like the environment of GDKP was people buying things for like piss cheap. It doesn't matter. Eventually, like, people would have gotten gold. But I didn't get that far. There's one's fucking whatever. I may have to go to Tanaris at some point. I'll probably should go back to Org. Just go to Hydral first. This is where I die. Every time I take this fucking portal, I die. Watch, I'm dead. Oh my god, I didn't get killed this time. I mean, he's not fucking wrong. I called a fucking pug guild all the fucking time. You've been here. I've said it like 20 times. Our guild is literally filled with fucking random ass people half the fucking time. I don't know who 80% of the people in the fucking guild are. I've said this like 50 million fucking times. Just a bunch of random ass fucking people who just join the fucking guild to be in the fucking guild, and that's what the guild is. There's just a bunch of fucking random ass people. That's why some people don't even want to be in the guild, because there's just too many fucking people in it. There's no identity of the guild. That's the fucking problem. It's just like a mass herd of people in the guild. That's what it is. And it is what it is. I don't fucking care, but what he's saying isn't wrong. It's literally what it is. It's a fucking pug guild. It's fucking sod. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who you fucking bring to do these raids, because they're piss easy anyway. But if you want to do like parsing and like speed running, you're gonna need like people and like an actual comp, and you're gonna need like people, and you know you need the right fucking people in the spot. It's not their fault at all, because the whole point of the guild was that it was supposed to be like a chill whatever guild. That's what people said it was going to be. It was going to be a chill whatever fucking guild. And then when people wanted to be serious, it wasn't a serious guild because I mean like nobody actually was looking for people for it to be serious. I mean, like certain people had like officer that were supposed to like do things, and then like they did things, and then the guild just fucking died because none of them wanted to do it. Like real life stuff happened, and just no one was doing like making it like an actual guild. I mean, yeah, but like a lot of those people like don't really play. Like probably 80% of those people like a spam invited don't even play. That's the reality of it. There are random people in the guild, but I mean, in general, it's anyone that I brought in for like speedrunning specifically. I like people came and talked to me, and I looked at their shit, or I looked at other people's things, and I like decided if they wanted to be in fucking guild or not. At this point, the guild is just a big ass guild, so you know people will get in, and I'm just like, you can do whatever you want. You can do the fucking hard raid. You know, you could speed run, you could do this, or you could do that, or whatever. That's like your choices. You know, like everybody has options to do whatever the fuck they want. Whatever fits their agenda, they can go in there and do whatever. But I mean, our server in general isn't even that serious either. I mean, like Onslaught is on our server, but they haven't really been caring either. Like nobody gives a fuck about SOD. That's like the reality of it. Like SOD died like over a month ago. It was just dragged on way too fucking long. I mean, you think about it, SOD's been going on longer than fucking hardcore was. And we're not even fucking 60 yet. And then there's like, Kata came out, and then now like the War of Finn comes out. And then what? You know, like it's just you play SOD like seasonally too. You're gonna play like P4 for like a month, and then it's just gonna fucking die because there's gonna be nothing to do. There's too many versions of this fucking game. I don't know why they have like 3 versions out right now. It's honestly kind of cringe. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was longer than fucking hardcore. Way longer than hardcore. SOD, SOD honestly really just sounds like it was like destined to fucking fail. Because at this point, if SOD was not as long as it was, well, actually, if it was like retail and you know, Kata was like on the back end, right? And then it was just like retail, and then some people played Kata a little bit, and there's nothing to do. And then the second game would be like SOD. And if SOD wasn't so prolonged, it probably would have done better if it had more dedication. Because obviously they were split between Kata and dealing with SOD, and they couldn't handle both. So now SOD is like delayed. And then SOD was just like running like shit anyways, and then it's just like shit. So if it was just retail and SOD, it probably just would have been better. But for whatever reason, they're like, oh, let's just throw 3 fucking versions at everybody. What Jerome clips? Oh, in the video? Yeah, Jerome had some fucking crazy ones. The Jerome pulling the plug and all that shit. 2.5 fucking months, Jesus, yeah. I mean, to be fair, Cat has been pretty fucking chill. When people are dealt with, there's only like one person really in Kata, and like everything was fine. The raid kind of sucked, but I mean, it was whatever. Now it's like kind of like fine. It's nothing crazy, but at least it's doable and dealable. And then SOD also is just always fucking drama, like, or specifically our fucking guild. There's just a bunch of fucking people in there. Someone always has some goddamn issue, and it's just like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. It's honestly so goddamn annoying. Yeah, it's like a fucking piss easy game. Like, I don't understand why people have like drama, like care about so many goddamn fucking things, like somebody getting upset about fucking random loot and SOD and then quitting about it. It's just, and then other people get mad and then other bullshit. It's just like, game's not even that crazy to be like, to have that even be justifiable. I guess, yeah, when they're bored and they have like nothing else to do, they don't really want to like go to raid and like go into raid for fucking gear. That's the problem with Classic and Era in general. I feel like it's just everybody has value on the gear. It's not about valuing like the raid experience and like how your class plays. Everybody just cares about fucking gear that's like irrelevant. It increases your DPS by like fucking 10 or some shit, you know? It's like, who gives a fuck? Obviously some things are like big, but at the end of the day, it's just like, who cares, man? Then SOD, they like have gear and it's about 10% of it is actually useful. Everything else is just horse shit. I've logged into SOD in 2 to 3 weeks. I mean, I really don't even fucking log into SOD. I have to do like mail recovery on SOD because I just like don't even want to log into it. And then like the rep and like the PvP stuff, like that's fine and that's fun. But when the game isn't fun and enticing, then it doesn't really bring that sort of activity into SOD. Like you need people to like want to play to like have shit stirred up. And then they also like get rid of that shit too. They actually like try and make things like weird. You know, they try to change Classic into some weird ass fucking game. Like they try to minimize like world PvP. They try to like change shit. They just keep changing shit that shouldn't be changed. They should do other things. I don't even know the logic of it because it doesn't even make any fucking sense. They just add more work for them instead of them just like being creative and adding more things. Yeah, I mean, it sucks they did that, but it's also like fine at the same time, but you have to add like a different fucking solution. You know, if you're gonna instance world bosses, then you're gonna have to like fill in the void that what you got rid of, you know? So like the crazy world PvP over world bosses, there has to be some like world PvP thing or something that gets people, you know, involved and interested in a way. And they don't even add anything. Like the BlackRock thing is a PvE event. Like who cares about a PvE event? It's pretty much just going to be like some sort of like weird fucking incursion, probably. I mean, it's testable on the PTR. Has somebody actually tested it? Probably not even anything that fucking crazy. It's like a chore that people like don't even want to do. Yeah, it's like pretty much what it is. It's just a disguised fucking incursion. Or to add some like weird event that like they think people are gonna like. I really do think like when the GDKP shit got removed, it really like changed the game like a good amount. The one thing, the one version of the game that farming gold is like actually the worst in is is actually classic. SOD is the same version, and now that the economy is like all fucked up and jacked up and all this shit, like GDPs would help. Just because it gets a good amount of gold just flowing around and then it reaches other people, and then, you know, people get injected with shit, because no one really wants to fucking farm gold, man. Like, it requires like a lot of effort that nobody ever wants to do. I don't even know like what kind of loot system you even do in SOD, because soft res is kind of bullshit too. I mean, early on soft res works, but in SOD eventually, like, literally everybody gets all their gear like very easy, and then pretty much everybody just sauce res the same stuff that everybody wants anyway, so it doesn't even matter that you soft res it, because you're just rolling against everybody anyway. Like, the things that you want, like, you have to roll for it no matter what. The craziest thing is, like, people actually enjoy Deviant Delight more than SOD, and that's like, that's definitely wild. I honestly, like, you know, in a way, they're kind of not wrong thinking like that. Let's see where Reeves is at. Is Reeves still fucking online? Dude, Reeves is fucking on one, man. I swear to God. he has to be the one out of like 100 people that just keep logging into fucking SOD, man. Like, every day, nonstop, does shit in there. Like, there is no fucking way. Wait, there was one on Blood Mist Isle. Oh my fucking god. I missed one. I have to go back for that bitch at some point. Probably do it when I'm doing shit. Wait, so 6, what have you been doing? Yeah, I know, it's pretty big for everybody. It's 44 spell power, isn't it? Or, I got some here, where is it? Where's my toasted s'mores? Where are my s'mores? What the fuck? Oh, here they are. 44 spell power. I think a lot of people, including myself, thought that there would be more to add in SOD, you know? Instead of them just adding some... They just add, you know, they keep one raid, and it's just like, it's not even, like, you know, like I always say, there's no dungeons really to do. They give you one fucking raid, and they don't add anything. They're just like, isn't anything there. It's like recycled era content, and they slightly change it to like some kata and like wrath abilities and things, and slightly change it. But, you know, if they change your class and they don't really even give you much to do, then like, what is the point of even like doing that? Like people really just got bamboozled into thinking like what it was. Like I think a lot of people were like, "Oh, P1 was like pretty pretty decent and good. You know, it's just gonna get better." It really didn't change from that. There's nothing really like it didn't dynamically change to where like, you know, instead of doing BFD and then some dungeons maybe if you needed to, which you really didn't need to do it in P1, like kinda maybe. Not that big of a deal. But then like P2, like maybe like there was 2 raids and you know you had like like another dungeon to do or something and like at least something, you know. They don't even add that. The only thing they said is Karazhan Crypts and like what is that? That's like the end game. Like what is that after Nax or some shit? Thinking about that, when is Nax even fucking coming out? Nax is gonna be like in December. It's gonna be like in the winter. And then it's gonna be like 2025, and then like what? Karazhan Crypts comes out in 2025. Dude, like, is SOD even gonna like live that fucking long? They don't even have a roadmap out. Like they don't even have anything mapped out. Another 8 months? Yeah, probably another fucking 8 months. I want it to be good, but it's just like Jesus fucking Christ. It's like you can almost consider it a failure if it doesn't turn out real good. Maybe they have this next phase be short. You know, it's possible. It could be short, and then it's like 2 months, and then BWL comes out, and then that's another 2 months. And like, if it's like that every 2 months, is it? Is it that good? I mean, I really don't even know what to say. But if it's like MC and then 4 months BWL, then like Jesus fucking Christ, man, like it's so fucking long. I think actually the biggest problem with SOD is that so like era and like classic is piss easy, right? Like most people can agree to this. Like it's somewhat challenging. Every version of WoW, like early on, the raids are the most challenging, right? And then progressively it just becomes like real fucking piss easy. But what they did with Sunken Temple was like a mistake. They should have kept it hard and like maybe nerfed some things like once and like that was it and just leave it like that. Because the power creep of everything, like the extra abilities and the other shit that everybody has, it's just like the game isn't tuned to that. They just give you like classic era almost values and mechanics and bosses, and they just give you like all this extra damage. And I mean, it's not even like a lot of extra stuff, but it gives you extra things that makes you more powerful, and the content is kind of like piss easy. For Sunken Temple, were like early on, it actually like Aranicus should have been used as like a good staple on the raid. That like, well, you know, it's somewhat challenging for SOD, and it makes it fun. But then you know, Agron comes in with his blue hair, and he's like, "Oh, we don't want the game to be like that. We want it to be piss easy." And then it just like ruins it. You know, like you had like a glimpse of something there, and they just fucking threw it out the fucking window. And a lot of people always keep saying like they don't want the game to be they don't want the game to be hard. They don't want the game to be hard. Well, like I don't know what else you want from a game. You know, like if the game isn't hard and it's like piss easy like that, then it's just not really gonna provide much. Like you're just gonna face roll it, and then it's just, you know, you don't care about it anymore. And that's what like a good amount of people don't like is like especially like new players too, right? Like new players kind of like want a challenge. That's why they play a video game. Like they're not WoW players and like certain people who are just like, oh well, I just give a fuck about clearing the content and like, you know, I don't care about it being hard. But I feel like newer people and people that are like new to the game, they want to be challenged. That's why like most people play a fucking video game is to be challenged and, you know, be more engaged into it. And SOD really isn't like that engaging. You have to like make it engaging. The game isn't engaging for you. I think the 1 week lockout was fine, but if it was 1 week lockout and then it was like another raid, then like yeah, 2 raids on a 1 week lockout. I mean, that's fine. But they just don't have like what the fuck was supposed to happen with Scarlet Monastery? People kept saying Scarlet Monastery raid. When the fuck is that ever gonna fucking happen? Or they turn it into a raid for like Ashbringer or something. Like who knows? Maybe they just like they plan to like force all the content out like early and then you get to Nax and then they add stuff after Nax. But if it's still just like one raid, it's kind of just like who cares? Yeah, it's what happens when the game is piss fucking easy. Yeah, they're not Da Vinci at all. That's just what they have like an ego, think they're doing like a good job or something. It's not really a good fucking job. Like stop trying to make SOD a fucking level like a it's not good for like all versions of the of WoW either cuz if you want the game to be good and you want to bring in new players, you got to challenge people, man. You got to have like it's better to have like SOD be the easy version of the game but it's challenging somewhat and it allows people to creep into everything. But like when SOD is piss easy, and then you go to Kata, for example, nobody's ready for heroics, because everybody's dog shit in SOD half the fucking time. Like they can't handle hitting 4 fucking buttons and knowing mechanics. You know how they do learn is they're forced to fucking figure it out. You know, like if they're challenged, eventually they will figure it out. But there's just nothing to challenge you. Yeah, they make things epic like a month later. Like, why didn't they just put their time into like something else, you know? Like, instead of them changing fucking gear, why didn't they like put their resources into like making the game better? Or like changing something for next phase? It literally just, I said this shit so many times, but like, when before P3 even came out, I saw the gear and it was just terrible. There's just nothing working over there. Yeah, that's how it should have been. You know what? You make a good point. The gear was actually better. Then you could have got gear from like the before the bosses and gotten like gear to like help you out so you could like do the content. But the gear was like pretty much like whatever. But they don't know what to do with the gear. That's their whole point. And maybe it's their fucking fault for them not thinking about like making SOD and being like, well, I wonder what happens if we just add all this new shit into Classic WoW and then we try to like change the game. Like, what are we gonna do with gear? But it just seems like they just like don't know what to do with gear. They're just like they're completely in shambles. Just anywhere with like tuning and trying to make things like right. Like, why do they? You know, actually, in my opinion, I think it's easier for them to be like, fuck the 2019 classic gear, and then just figure out what they want to do with gear on their own, and tune the game and make gear based off whatever they want to do, and then just tune the game and stuff around that. It'd be so much easier than them trying to like figure out like what the fuck they're trying to do with this and that and like gear, and they don't want the power creep to be too much. Like, I swear they just make their life harder than it actually like should be. Like they add more work than they need to actually have. Like would anybody be upset that they just completely scrapped like the 2019 gear and just like completely changed everything? I wouldn't fucking mind it at all. Because at this point, it's not classic anymore. So you might as well just change all the fucking loot and do something else to it. And add variety and add like a twist, you know, some flavor. Like, you know, tier sets with actual good bonuses. They add, you know, like the warrior tier, for example, it, like wants you to stance and like all this weird shit that makes like zero fucking sense. Like it could work with like sudden doom, but you're like pretty much gonna sit there and you're just gonna sit there and swap stances all the fucking time just to get like a different buff, and then that's just the way you play. So you like run sudden doom and you would just like dump all your rage, and then you would change stances, and then you would just like go back eventually, and you're just like changing stances, like dumping rages with execute, and it doesn't even sound like a fun playstyle. Like I don't mind having like the stance and do more things, but it just sounds like kind of fucking AIDS. Doesn't even have like a unique, different vibe to it. You have two toll. Oh my god, we got two toll viewers down there. Here, just go Rom Kahen. I should put my hearth somewhere in some weird spot. I probably should put my hearth like up here somewhere. Be better. Oh my, holy shit, we got 3 Tolviers down here. Oh my god. Holy shit. Well, we're about to make this fucking mount that took me forever to get on retail, and it took me like no time at all to get it on here. It's the only mount that rivals the bug farm mount, Scarab Lord mount. There's the black one and there's the blue one. It's the only ones you can get. That is the one that is right here. It's the blue Scarab. I was trying to get the... whatchamacallit. I was trying to... Oh my god, another one. I just finished one to get a Tolvier. Oh my god, we're farming Tolviers right now. They are. I bought one. I bought one for 369. I'm probably just gonna sell them, to be honest. I did it so I could get the stuff to maybe get the ring, but I finally got to the rare and it was this, and I was like, oh shit. See if anybody buys them. I'm gonna need gold in the sky anyway. Luckily, I have tailoring pretty much leveled all through TBC, and I just gotta do RAF and Kata tailoring. And engineering is like piss fucking easy, so doesn't even matter. Professions on this guy would be quick. I really should have just kept the fucking tier shoulders yesterday and just used the staff. I think I may go for the staff. I don't. You guys will call me crazy, but I think it's kind of worth. I think I will do archaeology. I'm a benediction mage and do it and see what kind of gold I can make while I try and farm the staff on that. And I'll get a rare and see what the rare turns into for dwarf. Then I probably will stop doing it on the Benny Mage, or maybe I keep doing it, I don't know. Figure it out. It's not super bait though. It has more value the more casters and characters you have. That is the thing. Now, if it had the value for one character, then I would say it has no value, but it has the value of everything. Holy shit, it turned into another Tol'vir? Jesus Christ. Fucking farm and Tol'virs. But being able to have that staff and then send it to another character and then give it to another character and then give it to another character and then you just raid off that one staff and you have power torrent on it. So you pretty much enchant one weapon and say you play like 3 or 4 characters, then you have that weapon for 3 or 4 characters. Otherwise, you have to farm a dagger, or actually, this is what your options are. You have to farm the PvP weapon, or you get like a shitty BOE, or you get one of the BOEs, or you don't get the BOE, and then you get like a 359 BOE one-hander, and then you have like the Halfis offhand that you have to get that anyway. So it's, I mean, yeah, you could buy the sword cane and deal with it. Some classes just can't. But the staff overall is pretty fat for a good amount of characters. It's just a pain in the ass to get. That's the problem. I really haven't even put that much time into that one. I mean, like, I can look at how many souls I had. Like, dwarf, what is it? $231 souls? Is that true? It is true. I mean, yeah, like 231 souls isn't that bad. Made almost 7,000 gold off of the dwarf selling things. Either reset your schedule or you force yourself just to like sleep like 4 or 5 hours and then, or 6, really try to get 6. But like for me it's kind of rough because like working out makes you like really need your extra hours of sleep. Like I should feel real fucking good. Slept a good amount today. And we got the scepter, we got the mount. Just like that. The clappers. Ha ha ha. So if I didn't care about the staff or the ring, I pretty much would be done with archaeology. That's like all of them pretty much. It's done, gone with the win. I really want to get the ring quickly. Because if I get the ring quickly, that means I could do dwarf souls on this guy and see if I get the staff before I hit 85. Everybody's always telling me fuck the staff though. It kind of does make sense to say fuck the staff if you only have like 2 characters or something. Need to get other characters online. Shit, I may get the ring when I'm 85 at this rate, Jesus Christ. I mean, it'll slow down once I go through the rest of the XP. I had almost 4 million rest of XP. I had over a whole fucking level. Has anyone had Petition, did you have this fucking luck? I did like 3 12-year. I had 3 down here, and it's just progressively just stays 12-year. Like, there's been 6 12 years, I think. It's just been just chilling down here. This is fucking insane luck then. I keep finishing them, and they keep coming back down here. Yeah, I don't have, I never, wait, you got the Night Elf trinket? So you have everything done? Grande's fucking shitty doll? I love how people said that was actually going to be used, and it really was like used for like 1 fucking day, and then everybody replaced it. Depends on your class. For mage, it's not that fucking good. You can use it for DPS if you don't have anything like else to use. At this point, everybody has options, so. No shot. I changed it to another one. Oh my god. I've had like 7 or like 7 or 8 down here back to back to back. Holy shit. Kinda wish I had a paladin. I haven't actually played a healer in so long. But H-Pal is probably one of like... It's probably one of the healers you play if you're gonna play a healer, like honestly. The Giga Chat of all healers. Like, fuck it, it's... I mean, Ret can actually crank, but Ret is actually a hard class to crank on, because all the Rets are dog shit. It's like that in retail, though, too. Retail's the same way. Never in your life will you ever come across a Ret that you think is good, but when you do, you're like, shit, like, you know that guy's good, because you're like, damn, he actually plays a Ret the right way. But you do need a Red in a raid, right? Because he's the only thing that gives you the 3% damage. Unicorns, yeah, pretty... Oh, dude, it turned into another Tolvir! Oh my god. What is his luck? Dude, Agron's blessing me right now. Agron sprinkled some Dorito dust on top of me and we're fucking chilling. You fucking sniffed and inhaled that Dorito dust. Giga juice off the Dorito dust. Actually, it was Invis. But if I made an H-Pal, I'd probably get into GD Capizzo if I'd take a wild guess. If I was playing H-Pal, though, I feel like I'd be like a tank. I guess I couldn't be a tank for, like, heroics trying to gear up an H-Pal. Wouldn't work. I'd be the prop paladin stealing the healer loot. Unless I, like, had, like, a priest or something. Which that would be fine, but... Find out. Dude, it turned into another one. What is going on? That's 9 now. We've had 9 down here. Fucking madness. Inventory is full. I just realized that when I was leveling archaeology, I literally had this fucking item in my bags this whole entire time, and I could have fucking ported to Shadow Moon to do archaeology there. Holy shit. I completely forgot about this. Even though this was in my bags. Wait, Petition, if you got your ring and 4 solves, that means you didn't get the staff, right? That means was your first rare the ring and that was it? Alright, we didn't get anything down here. Chain was broken. F4 fragments. I mean, I probably should sell these. We'll cover the cost of some stuff I gotta buy. No, oh my god. Oh my god, I just dodged that motherfucker. He almost got my ass. God, the FPS. Oh, the stream FPS is trash. Mine's fine. God, it's fucking deep in there. Like right here. I'll die trying to get that shit. Son of a bitch. Right now I prefer Kata, to be honest. I mean, Saw doesn't have shit really to do. Oh my god, he burned all around Kahen. My god. He actually destroyed everything this time. Can't even go into the city and vendor, man. He's fucking haunting me. Holy shit. My god. Deathwing's might. Destroying the stream. Saw just missing too much, honestly. Like, it's really just... kind of feels incomplete in a way. Oh, God. Did he kill everybody in here? Oh my god, he did. He killed all the NPCs. Everything's dead. Deathwing massacred everybody. Holy shit. Something alive over there. Oh my eyes. Fuck. Oh my god. But the stream's fine when I look at it right here. But when I get too close to it, it just loses its shit. Just the graphics are just flames. It's like too much for the bitrate. Fire graphics too high. I mean, it's not my computer. Just, flames are a little too tough. Stream. I actually need to figure it out. It doesn't really matter. Never really run into Deathwing unless I'm doing digging. Very, very rare that I see him now. Oh, God. Actually, just can't do shit. All right, I'm gonna get off on that note. We'll be on tomorrow. More fun, WoW stuff and all.